What's up? Your summer's coming, right? We're having summer. Well, you're having summer. I stay in India, so my summer's already over. I already have school. It's crazy, isn't it? Because my summer started in April and ended yesterday. It ended in June. I think your summer starts in July or August. Wait, when does your summer start? I don't know. I think your summer starts in like mid June and ends in August or something like that. If you stay outside of India, of course. Because for me, my summer's already over, but I'm making this for you guys who stay outside of India. Okay, so yeah, monk mode, change your life in 60 days. First, I'd like to say that I don't like how monk mode is viewed nowadays, bro. See, monk mode is viewed as something, it's supposed to be this very structured kind of thing, and it's supposed to be common for everyone. So mostly monk mode consists of waking up, doing your morning routine, brushing or whatever, taking a cold shower, studying for like 6 hours straight, then working out for 2 hours, reading for 3 hours, then going to sleep. And I don't like that, because once you're done with your 60 days of monk mode, and if you're following that kind of schedule, you'll probably won't even last 60 days. I don't think you'll last 60 days following that schedule, bro. You'll last like 20 days maximum if you're just starting off monk mode. But even if you last those 60 days, you're gonna probably like fail off that pretty soon after your monk mode ends. So I'm gonna teach you how to change your life in 60 days, and how to probably continue with your routine. Okay, so the first step to changing your life, bro, like in these 60 days of summer, is to work out every day. Now, I sound hypocritical right now, since I just said working out is like an integral part of mainstream monk mode. But hear me out. You work out every single day, and you do a short but intense workout. Do you understand me? So if your workout goes like 3 sets of bench, like 25 kgs, 4 sets of squats, 20 kgs, and 8 sets of lat pull down, 10 kgs, it's a very messed up routine. But for example, if that is your workout routine, it should go like 1 set or 2 sets of bench press with a heavier weight, 2 sets of squats with a heavier weight, and 2 or 3 sets of your lat pull downs or whatever I said with a heavier weight. Because to build hypertrophy and strength together, doing many sets with lighter weights aren't actually that beneficial. And my advice probably is contradictory to most of the things you've heard, but doing more sets and more reps will, after a certain point, increase your endurance instead of build your physique. Of course, doing any exercise repeatedly is gonna build your physique. You could like swim every day and it'll build your physique eventually. But if there are faster ways, why not implement those? You want to do it in 60 days, don't you? So yeah, do intense workouts every day and keep them short. When I started working out, my workouts were like 45 minutes long, that's it. But they were very intense. The second step to changing your life in these 60 days of summer is to study every day. Study can also be learning something every day. Studies does not have to be school specifically, but if you're a student, you can kind of need to study every day. But yeah, learning, you can also count it as studying. I mean, this is like pretty self-explanatory if you're a student. And studying every day doesn't mean study for like 10 hours or 12 hours. That is not studying. I believe that 2 or 3 hours of quality study is better than 8 hours of like low quality studying. You're not even like focused, you're thinking of something else. I think 3 hours of like quality studying is better than 8 hours of studying, normal studying. In fact, even 2 hours is good. I mean, see, I would say 1 hour, but for me that isn't an option since I'm in 10th grade. So yes, study hard. You don't need to sit for like more than 5 hours. Like, that's my advice at least. Don't study for more than 5 hours, because when you pass the 5 hour threshold, you're not even paying attention to what you study. You'll forget it. And if you forget what you're studying, what's the point of learning it, right? You know, the third step to changing your life in 60 days in the summer is to go out into nature every day. You know, it may seem kind of crazy because I'm on monk mode. I'm not supposed to go out into nature and waste my time. Shut up. Monk mode. Monk. What do monks do? They're out in nature most of the time, right? Except when they're like training hard. They're mostly out in nature, and they mostly train in nature too. Why? Because that helps keep equilibrium. Equilibrium is kind of a state of peace. And, you know, monk mode is supposed to be hardcore. You aren't supposed to be at peace. If you aren't at peace, you aren't gonna be able to sustain what you're doing. So yeah, that's the third step of monk mode, is to go out into nature every day. Yeah. The fourth step to change your life in 60 days through monk mode in the summer is to talk to strangers every single day. See, most of the guys will probably stop here since they'll be like, oh my god, I don't need to, you know, go out and talk to strangers every day since I'm already going out into nature. Your brain will try to stop you from going out and talking to strangers because you've been anxious for all your life, and you've always had this kind of social anxiety, didn't you, from when you were a little kid? It's because of childhood trauma. Trust me, bro, if you just go out and speak to random strangers every single day, and speaking to random strangers means like the best. Like you could just ask someone the time in the elevator. It needs to be as small as that. Like, you can just ask someone like the directions to some place, and you could literally take off talking to new people every day. That's how small it needs to be. And the final step to change your life in 60 days through monk mode in the summer is to read every day. And don't confuse reading for learning, because they are different. Reading and learning are different. I've said this before. See, do not pass off reading as learning, because they're two very different things. I'll speak of them in another video. But read good books. Like, you know, Atomic Habits. That's, everyone knows what Atomic Habits is. If you've been in the self-improvement sector for even a few months, you should read The Way of the Superior Man by David Dida. So I actually didn't buy the book, but Hamza actually has this 1 hour summarization of the entire book, so I just listened to that yesterday. You should really listen to that podcast. It really changed the way I view things. And that's how you can change your life in 60 days through monk mode this summer. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.